Here we go.
All right.
We are live.
Very good. Well, then, may I call this meeting of the Sports Wagering Application Review Commission to order. And the agenda sets forth our business for today. And with that, I'd like to ask Mr. Bennett to guide us through the appropriate actions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just as a reminder, at the last meeting, the commission determined that for applicants for non-competitive sports wagering facility licenses, sections 1E through E1 through E6 of the Maryland Lottery Gaming and Control Commission's sports wagering facility application, those documents are going to serve as the application for SWORC. On November 30th, the Riverboat on the Potomac LLC and Long Shots LLC submitted the required applications to SWORC for their review, and the commission has reviewed those documents as required under the sports wagering law. And the Lottery Commission has qualified those applicants. So those are the two applicants who are now in front of SWORC, and SWORC is going to consider awarding the licenses to today. So moving on to agenda item 3, again, as a reminder, the sports wagering law requires that SWORC make a determination and declare that an applicant selected for award of a license is in the public interest and consistent with the purposes of the sports wagering law. And then just as another reminder, on November 18th, SWORC identified some public interest factors as they related to the applicants that were being considered at the last meeting, and those were enhanced state fiscal resources, education for money, or money for education, sorry, and then economic development opportunities, and then regulating an otherwise unregulated black market as some of the public interest factors related to awarding these licenses. Unless the commission wants to discuss or consider additional factors, we can move on to considering those factors for these entities. It's up to the commission members.
I believe material's been shared with us all in advance on the topic of both the public interest and the applicant. And so if do I hear any discussion on this topic? Otherwise, I believe I can call for a motion in accordance with the draft language in the agenda. Hearing no discussion or questions, and welcome, Rosie. May I have a motion to approve, to acknowledge that the award of a sports wagering license to Riverboat on the Potomac is in the public interest and consistent with the purposes of the legislation?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion beyond that? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Very good. And similarly, with the background that Matt gave us, we received material from Long Shots LLC. May I call for a similar motion regarding the public interests on Long Shots?
So moved.
Thank you, Frank.
Second.
Thank you, Rosie. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 All right,
Very
so
good.
the next agenda item would be the actual award of the license itself. You're going to want to make a motion to do that award, and then we'll call the roll for each licensee.
I see.
Or-
Very good. So then may I have a motion to award a license to Riverboat?
So moved.
Second.
All right, the motion's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right, Matt needs a roll call. Is that right?
Yeah, why don't we just do it that way? We've only got 2 here. Commissioner Rosie Allen? Herring? Sorry.
Yes.
And Commissioner Hash?
Yes.
Commissioner Mariner,
Yes.
and the chair, Commissioner Brandt.
Yes.
Right.
What about Frank?
Oh, sorry, Commissioner Turner.
I thought you were going to call on him ahead of me, and I'm sitting
Delegate,
there.
my apologies. I'm sorry.
I thought you didn't need my vote, you know.
Yeah. Oh, my God, we got to keep these.
And I see Commissioner Stevenson is trying to come in as well.
Oh, here we
Mr.
go.
Bennett.
Thank you. Commissioner Stevenson, are you there?
The screen says connecting to audio. Cassandra, can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, I can hear.
Right.
I can.
Commissioner Stevenson, we are calling the roll on awarding the license to the Riverboat on the Potomac LLC.
And we just came to you. So if you can possibly turn your mic on and vote.
Yay.
All
Very
right.
good. Thank you.
Unanimous.
That was,
Very
yes,
good.
that was Riverboat on the Potomac. The motion carried, and that would award the license to the Riverboat. And now I believe you'd want to take up long shots.
Exactly. May I have a motion to award a license to Long Shots as per the agenda?
Second. So move. Sorry.
Okay, we got a motion, and do we have
All
a
right,
second?
I will call the roll.
Very good.
Commissioner Allen Herring,
Yes,
Commissioner Hash,
Yes.
Commissioner Mariner,
Yes.
Commissioner Stevenson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Turner,
Yes.
and the chair, Commissioner Brandt.
Thank you. You didn't forget me. Yes.
All
Very good.
All
All right,
those are
that
the action
concludes
items.
the business on the agenda. Low that all these meetings could go this way. The agenda calls for closing remarks, and with that, I would say I look forward to advising you as to when we will next convene and try to get some advance notice out.
Before you
but-
ring off,
Oh, I'm sorry.
we're actually, for all of us here, we're working hard on establishing a schedule so we can get it on our calendars and have some routine.
Indeed, yes, exactly. Yes, yeah, I'm going to try to get everybody some advance notice. And the caveat there is that, as with today, when lottery has vetted the others among the 17, we will try to get a quorum of our team together so that we can keep the ball rolling with regard to those enterprises.
And what we have done on the lottery side is we have a meeting the third Thursday of every month. Excuse me, the fourth Thursday of every month. And then we hold open 2 weeks in between, just in case we need to deal with a SWORK issue. So I don't know if we want to consider something like that.
I think as we craft a schedule notice, that's a part of what we put out in writing to the 7 SWORK commissioners, so we can try to keep our schedules flexible. Very good.
If I can interrupt one more time before we sign off, my counterpart, Mr. Butler there, just reminded me that these motions and the award of the license is contingent on the MOU that the entities need to enter in. Same MOU that the casinos that were awarded licenses back on November 18th had to enter into, and that's to use best efforts moving forward to bring in diversity with investors if they seek out investors in the future. So,
And while we're still here, there's a ribbon cutting tomorrow at MGM and live and the Horseshoe on Friday.
Anything else, anyone?
Are we missing anything, David?
All right, well, thank you for the reminder about the MOU. That's valuable to have on the record. Very good. Well, thank you everyone for getting together today, and we will advise you about the future schedule as soon as we have one. I'm going to be caucusing on Friday to try to get that nailed down. Thank you, Matt, and everyone for getting us together.
Thank
We
you.
need a motion to adjourn, or can we just sign off?
No, you have to have a motion.
Move
to adjourn.
Merry Christmas all.
Very good. I think that serves. Merry Christmas to everyone else as
Merry
well.
Christmas to you.
All right, take
You
care.
will.
Holidays.